Some people think that homosexuality is something that's happened and that's it. John is a homosexual. That's it. John is gay. That's it. That's not the truth. That's not the case. To be homosexual, you need to have been infected by Helicobacter bacteria at a very early stage in your life, and you need that infection to be maintained. Just because you got infected and the hypothalamus has been altered is not the end of the matter. That's why I always say there is always hope. The situation is not hopeless at all. To be homosexuality is like a fire. You must keep throwing wood in the fire. If the minute you stop putting the wood in the fire will stop. So the wood is LPS, which we spoke about, which is the lipopolysaccharide, which is the poison, that the endotoxin that the bacteria give to the bloodstream. And this LPS goes to the brain, to this part, and activate homosexuality in terms of compulsiveness and intensity. And you can prove this easily. If you take, you need for the bacteria to function, it needs acid. To stop the bacteria from functioning, cut acid. To cut acid, there are medicines. One of them is, for instance, omeprazole. There is ranitidine. There are. Each takes a different path to block the acid. Now, if you cut the acid, any homosexual who cuts the acid, the production of acid, by taking let's say 80 milligram of omeprazole or 200 milligram of ranitidine, you will feel no homosexuality. Why? Because there is no acid. There is no acid. The bacteria does not move, does not function. The bacteria does not move, does not function. It does not produce LPS. LPS is homosexuality. LPS is everything. LPS, if you're homosexual, that is your problem. The lipopolysaccharide that the bacteria produce, that the bacteria only can produce when there is acid. Cut the acid, the bacteria don't move, don't function, no LPS is produced, no homosexuality is available at that time. This is so important for anybody to try it. It's amazingly simple thing to try. And although over the counter you get a 20 milligram generally each tablet, you can take 80 is not problem. Even you can take 100, that's not problem either, because in salvage therapy, which I tell you later about, you are giving 120 approved, 120 milligram approved by the FDA. So you have no problem with 80. In reality, first time Even 20 milligram will show in a big way. But 80 is fantastically strong cutoff of the acid, and the feeling is unmistakable, absolutely unmistakable. There are other tests, but this is the simplest. So what we're trying to say here is, just because your hypothalamus is altered after you were born, that does not necessarily maintain homosexuality. Homosexuality is maintained minute by minute, like a fire. You must keep throwing the wood in the fire. The minute you stop throwing the wood in the fire will die down. So just because the hypothalamus is altered when you were a baby of between few days to 6 months, infected between this, you must look up other videos. Just because of that is not the end of the matter. You need lipopolysaccharide still to switch this on, to switch homosexuality on. Without lipopolysaccharide, the homosexuality is switched off. You can have the altered hypothalamus, yes, but homosexuality is switched off.